Hey, help me with my homework, would you? Do you know how gravity works? Nope, that's beyond me. Say what? Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Say What? The expression of today, beyond me. Let's start. Okay, the expression of today is very simple, very short, and very useful. So we only have these two words, beyond and me. So what is beyond? Beyond means farther. When you talk about distance, something can be, for example, here, or can be near you, like here in a short distance, or can be far at a large distance, or could be beyond that. So that means beyond. It's the next step. It's what is farther in distance. Okay, so maybe the best way to understand this expression is if you think on Buzz Lightyear. If you have watched Toy Story, the movie, you have Woody, the sheriff, and you have Buzz Lightyear, the astronaut. So he's always saying, his motto, his catchphrase is
to infinity and beyond.
So he wants to go not only to infinity, which is the highest point, he says to infinity and beyond, even more, farther. Okay? So that is beyond. But what does it mean if you say beyond me? So here we usually talk about knowledge or understanding of things. So maybe you are a professional in a specific area, let's say law or science or biology. So you know a lot of things, but you don't know everything. So what you know is maybe contained here. So you know the basics, and there is a limit to what you know. All the things that you don't know are beyond you. So when something is beyond you, that means that this is something that you don't know, or you can explain, you can understand, is beyond you, is beyond what you can know. Okay? So let's take the example from the beginning. We have first this guy who is asking for help from the other guy, and he says, hey, I need help with my homework, would you help me? And the other guy is like, okay. And he says, do you know how gravity works? How gravity works? And the other guy says, nope, that's beyond me. So he doesn't know anything about gravity. Maybe he knows that it's all around and that it's affecting all of us, that's the reason why we don't float, but he cannot explain gravity or how it works or anything. All that knowledge is beyond him. He says, that's beyond me, I don't know. Okay? So this expression can be used whenever, in any situation where you don't know something and you don't have a way to know it, at least not right now. Now, this doesn't have to be always so technical, like about knowledge, physics beyond me, mathematics beyond me. No, it can be something that in your mind you can conceive, like, wow, I can't imagine how this happened or how people do that. Like maybe, this is something I recently learned, somebody told me, hey, did you know that Jean-Luc Godard, the French film director, has made more than 100 movies. More than 100 movies. So for me, when I think about the process of making a movie and writing it and do the edition and all that, I think, how can they make 100 movies? One person make 100 movies? That's beyond me. I can't conceive that idea. For me, it's illogical. If I were a movie director, I would make maybe 20, 30 movies in my entire life, because it's a lot of work. But he has made more than 100. How does he do it? I don't know. That's beyond me. Or maybe this is something that also troubles me, that it's like amazing to me to see that, for example, a person who is blind, or who was born blind, or maybe had an accident and lost sight. A blind person is a person who can't see. So sometimes I see blind people on the street and they move so naturally, as if they could see, as if they were seeing all those things and the people. And for me, that's like, I cannot understand how they do it. I mean, I think if I were blind, I would not survive a day. It's impossible for me. So how they do it is beyond me. I can't explain it, I can't understand it, I don't know how it works. So that is the meaning of this expression, beyond me, something out of my area of knowledge that I can understand or can make sense of. So we have another expression that is used to express the same idea, and that is beats me. Beats me. So the pronunciation, the emphasis is on the me, not on the bits. So it's beats me. And that also means, I don't know, I don't understand, it's beyond me. So in the example in the beginning, the guy says, do you know how gravity works? The other person can respond, nope, that's beyond me. Or, nope, beats me. Beats me. I don't know. I have no idea, it's out of my understanding. Okay, so here we have these two expressions. You can use one or the other, they both mean the same thing. Okay, and now just to finish this episode, I will tell you why I decided to explain this expression to you today. Very recently, some days ago, someone asked me a question in one of the videos of the course, one of the principles. And he said, okay, I understand your idea about listening, it's good, I get it. And he asked me a question. He says, do you know if having hearing disabilities is an impediment for learning? So he says, I don't know, maybe someone he knows doesn't have a good sense of hearing or has some disabilities, and he wanted to know if that was an obstacle for learning. And I answered, well, I don't know, I mean, entirely, I have my opinion, I think this, I think that, but the reality is that if having a hearing disability is a problem or not for learning languages is beyond me. That is the area of experts in physical science, experts in linguistics or in neurolinguistics. That is the expertise of those people. That is the strong suit of those people. And for me, that's really beyond me. Okay? So that's how we are going to finish this episode, and I would like to see in the comment section your comments. You can make some examples using this expression, beyond me or beats me. So write maybe a conversation where you can use these expressions and leave it in the comments, and I will be checking all your comments. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you next week for a new video. See you then, and keep it simple.